Hey folks, my name is Ann. Sometimes I make mistakes, and I don't think this is one of them, but I was just finishing up my shopping on Jemison here, and kind of appreciating the fact that it's like actually foggy and very pretty. Very, very pretty.
If you don't see what you want, feel... Oh, please, take a look.
Oh, finally! She has dresses! She has an actually bad... I was gonna say it was bad, but I'm looking at it. It's not looking bad. Alright, fine. I'll acknowledge it's kind of nice. Jeez. Alrighty. Should be good enough.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Actually, do I have my... I don't have my inclement weather gear. Oh, I make me sad. But I'll be honest, that's pretty good too. Looks very cozy. That being said, looks like we are making a jump to Londinion. I don't know, it kind of feels like we're closing in on the end of this particular quest line.
Where are we headed next?
Is it true you're hunting down terror? Wow. Is there anything in the galaxy you can't wrangle? You could probably lasso a whole...
I'm not gonna lie, he is a little weird, but I adore that about him. Let's see, what do I need? I need... not Neurojack. Though that is kind of funny. I think I've got... I'm gonna grab that.
If you want it.
Because I have a hunch I'm gonna need it, because basically when we get there, depending on how things go, I'm going to pop a massive cocktail of drugs. Which you may have heard me refer to as a rumble drug. Nothing like a foggy takeoff, huh? This is the sort of thing we'd ground a flight for in real life.
Something I can do for you.
Oh, I can do piracy! I didn't know that. Oh, well, heard anything interesting?
Knew this woman who worked graveyard shift for Hope Tech, the shipbuilder? Said they're serious taskmasters. Guess you don't get that successful by being inefficient.
Alright, well, I'll let you go. I just wanted to say hi. Alrighty. Let's head on one system over to Tulliman.
not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding.
Off limits, why are you going to stop me from landing? You're interfering with a critical mission. Stand down or I'll report you. I'm cleared to be here. I'm meeting with Commander Hatu.
Let me check my logs. Alright, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Oh, so it's basically toughness. Neat.
Ta-da! We've arrived!
I love him.
Only one point of Moera's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes. Maybe another time.
Aid. I'm gonna want some aid, so I'm gonna grab some of my water. And also some of my orange juice, because you never know.
What?
I don't judge her. I don't know where she gets off. Sure, we'll go in drunk.
Junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
You know, she is kind of right. Warrior's Osmium Dagger. Kind of a neat weapon. Alright, so only better in the sense of that. Impact grenades, shrapnel grenades, inferno mines. I'm carrying a whole bunch of resources I don't need on me. Many apologies for that. I needed to grab some water, so I should have done that in between things, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'm me, sometimes I forget. Ah, lovely, my Varun scriptures! Alrighty. Let's enter the worst planet known to people. Apparently. I really like the EM stuff. This is my temperature suit, right? No? What's my thermal suit? I don't have a better option for thermal. Okay, so I'm gonna get hypothermia here. Marvelous. I'm so glad. Thank you, the UC.
Inside the barriers, double time! You with the Xeno unit? You're heading to command, far end of the compound.
I already hear gunfire. This is a good sound to me. This is good news. Oh, you have a modified mag shot. Wow, I'm bad with this thing. Oh, look! Oh, look, it's pretty. What's in here? Protection from the elements, maybe?
Word of advice while you're out there. Don't trust what the voices tell you.
Ah, you sell a Nova Blat. Oh, these aren't being sold. I could just... All 40mm explode... Oh! Oh!
Yes, one.
Okay. Alright, yeah, sure. Well, they did say they were gonna have anti-Xeno gear. Guess... Oh my gosh, they have med packs? Plenty of 777 caseless. 777 caseless. To have something that I'm not going to allow myself to have. Now, I probably shouldn't be taking off the Varun pack, but at the same time... Sentinels calibrated UC anti-Xeno. Armor plated UC anti-Xeno. Incendiary calibrated anti-Xeno. I don't like the fact that it gets rid of my face.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team, then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
I'm just here for coffee. Black, 2 sugars, please. I actually prefer cream, not sugar. I'm here with the collection team. I'm with the Vanguard. You're expecting me.
Vanguard, eh? Bree said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you. as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinion is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's for good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinan's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
You wouldn't even send a rescue party? Can you tell us what we're going to face out there?
Terramorphs, and plenty of them. Outside our little sanctuary here, much of the planet is theirs. For that reason, we keep our trips into the city to a minimum. That also means our intel becomes largely historical once you go much beyond the defenses. It's also why I want to make sure I'm being crystal clear. Out there, you're on your own.
No, they wouldn't send a rescue party.
We are unwanted guests on this planet, and, as a rule, I don't put my people in any more risk than is absolutely necessary. We've got it hard enough out here.
That's...
So, no. There will be no cavalry sweeping into the rescue.
That's very good. That's a very good military doctrine right there. If Victus bombed this place, why would he do
The
that?
initial Terramorph outbreak that overran Londinion during the tail end of the colony war came as a complete shock. Waves of the creatures appeared out of nowhere, and the city was quickly overwhelmed. There were some attempts at evacuation, but Victus decided more definitive action was merited. He ordered the spaceport to be bombed, ensuring no other ships could leave the city, halting the spread of the outbreak but leaving large sections in ruins and condemning countless lives. And the intervening 20 years have only made Londinion more hostile, not less. So my people will not be coming for you out there. Understood?
Understood, ma'am. Don't expect backup.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Speaking of
Percival will be scanning the
Enterprise-style
sea for samples from
suits...
here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
You can pinpoint the location of these samples all the way from here.
Pinpoint's a bit strong.
The equipment will be able to get us a rough location of any acceptable samples in the scan area. It'll be up to you, Kaiser, and I to find the things.
Ready when you are.
All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
I am so cold. Oh, a razor bit. I see the game has decided to mess with me. Hilarious. What's a anti-ballistic star roamer?
Pardon? You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something. Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand. Now, if you'll excuse me.
A micro gun!
City much? Never for long.
Yes! Oh. Oh, I got my micro gun back. Finally! Alright, well, I'm in dire need of...
Damn.
I'll take the Orion, too. Look, there's things I can do with it, alright? Eklund Shipbuilders. Ah, I see, hence why it's now Stroud Eklund. Oh, they gave me a micro gun. Oh, amazing.
I've heard the stories, but I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, I didn't know they were gonna give me a micro gun. I might not have gone through all that trouble to get this.
This is so...
However, I probably still would have gone through the trouble to get this. It's pretty cool. It is really cool. Alright, we're gonna take a look. Sarah has the right idea. We're gonna take a nap.
People say I need more hobbies. Writing, thinking about you, talking about you. That's 3 right there.
Do I have a breakfast tea? Ah, Nova Blast Disruptor. Ammunition. This uses heavy particle fuses. Guess I'll just take all of them. Oh! Oh, it's a legendary microgun! Yes! Oh, that's so much more fun. Oh, that's so much more fun than I could have chosen. Alright, geez, all the containers are at max capacity. Put away our cutter. Put away the Orion. I can't believe they gave me a micro gun. Put away the barrow knife, put away the coachman. Kinda don't need it. As much as I think it's funny to chain load ammunition, I don't really need it. They had a... what was it called? It's called the... It's not the Orion, it's not the Nova Light, it's not the Osmium Dagger or the Rattler. It's none of these. Ah, they had a breach. There we go. Now is the time to take completely untested weapons into the field. Oh. Oh, they could not have chosen a better... Oh. Oh, I'm so happy. And this one's been legally attained, so it's not going to get taken away. Same with my new lawgiver.
Good work with the bar. Have something for me?
Yeah. What sort of ammo are you carrying? Carrying light particle fuses. If I give you ammunition, and I give you roughly 30 of those, And then I give you a weapon, which I have 2 of. So I give you one of those.
Bye for now.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's
Oh.
most decorated members.
Oh, I can't believe they gave me a microgun. Oh, that's so fantastic. Earl Grey. There we go. Can't go into space without your Earl Grey.
It's just me repeating your name into a...
Oh my god, they gave me a microgun. I'm so happy. Yep.
Could I be of service, Captain?
Oh, look at me. Look like a regular old jackbooted thug, huh? I'm not gonna lie, this snow is killer.
Give him one for me, alright?
Tick, 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 tick.
Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
Duly noted, Commander.
You'd think I'd have better armor for thermal, but I don't. I basically just have a microgun and a grenade launcher, and I think...
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
They gave me a microgun, Adrian. They took away my original. Now, this could be a really fascinating take on this. I know it's not actually what happened, but this could be a really fascinating take on this. They took away my stolen microgun, fixed it up, and gave it back to me. Are you nervous?
Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets bigger in your head than it should be. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be alright. Now, are we doing this or not?
I like how the lips are visible at the very least, so that if the radio goes out, you can lip read. That's good.
Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Oh, it's up to me.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep.
They're all dominated. Clean them out and keep an eye
Got
out for the more
one. Vasilis. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start drugging up immediately. Let's start with a nice little cocktail of amp. And let's start with a heart plus. Yep. Penicillin X. Companion Affinity. Paramore. Oh! I should be doing that. I didn't know that I had that. And let's take another amphetamine. Why not, right?
Wait. Oh, now it's off my appetite.
I'm hearing the sound of enemies, but I'm not seeing a terramorph. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe they gave me this back. I was so sad after I lost it. I hear gunfire and I'm just choosing to ignore it.
Another loser, another notch on my gun.
Oh, do I need like a battle stim? Is that what I need? Hey, you know what? Let's actually take a...
Engaging.
So where am I headed? Find the distress call, clear the processing plant. Doesn't look like that's the way in. Doesn't look like this does anything. This entire planet is slowly killing me. I may need to come back and take a nap. Oh, they really...
Shipyard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Let's see, at least gene samples. Lovely. How do I do that? I think I have to go out this way. Okay, that's a trauma pack. Don't think my meds have worn off just yet. Uh-huh, yep. Well, might not have been the smartest idea, but hey! Oh, that spin-up time is kind of a killer, though.
Destroying target.
Hey, you know something? I'm gonna take another drug. What do I have? I have something called Frost Wolf. Infantry Alpha? That sounds... I don't think I should be taking this many drugs. That being said... I can take a pappardelle bolognese. Hello, yes. Take snake oil. Right, yes. This is a rotary bullpup shotgun.
Stand
I think I'd rather not, actually.
Here they come along the path to end their living days at last.
Oh, good, an albino terror. I am on so many drugs right now. I don't think the Dare Lion would be happy. Oh, I'm so glad that you decided I'm the target of your affection. Only problem is, that ain't really affection. Oh, I seem to have broken its path out. Marvelous. What exactly am I supposed to do? I mean, aside from return to the frontier... and take a little nappy poo... Yep, frostbite, there we go. Oh, Xeno Warfare Tech. Okay, do I have something that will cure my frostbite? Heal paste. Okay, what is my... Taking health damage expends O2. Please just let me up.
Alright, now hand those over to Kaiser, and let's get out of here.
What? Come back! Jeez.
Samples secure.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
What kind of ammunition does this use? Cell shell. Oh, it uses a different kind of ammunition entirely from what I thought it did.
Under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
You got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
In the toilet? This ain't it, dog. This ain't a good toilet. Oh, there's a dead worker here with 3 digipacks. Oh, gosh.
To Venus? I'd be happy to get...
I'm sure that you would, Sarah. You're gonna carry a modified breach. You're gonna carry a regular breach, combat knife, and you're gonna carry shattered shot. Yeah, okay, but this one's hilarious. Also, you're gonna carry an urban eagle. I can't believe they gave me the micro gun back.
Okay.
Kaiser, this Flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinion. A real marvel.
Okay, well, you marvel at the plant. I'm gonna see if there's somewhere where I can lay down and take a nap, because I am so badly hurt. Actually, what? Hold on.
All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Where are you going?
That part of the life form should be useful.
Okay, give me a weapon that is not my pistol, that is using up my limited microgun ammunition. And I hate to say it, but I think the Urban Eagle is a better... I mean, they're not hurting us. I feel kind of bad about killing them. Actually. Synapse Alpha, which I did remember to take the last time I did. Gray Neo City firmware, huh? Synapse Alpha, huh? Space Rogue Muscle Gear, huh? That's a new outfit. Panopticon. That's an interesting way to do a prison, is what a Panopticon is. Kind of frightening, if I'm being completely honest. Because the entire point of a Panopticon is that it's basically a ring of cells with one central tower that looks like it has watch on the prisons, right? Great Expectations and a chocolate cube. I am frightened. The Bleak House or the Worlds. Rad. Tale of Two Cities. Christmas Carol.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's leeches are terramorphs.
What? No. It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere. That means terramorphs. Oh my god.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
Look, lady, I worship a snake, alright? Not the craziest thing I've seen. What does this mean? That can't be how all terramorphs are born, right?
No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. People have tried. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinion lost to these things. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's incredible.
What does this mean for the plant skin of the terramorphs?
That I don't have an answer for right now. But if they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and terramorphs. The Aciles we'll have to look into. But given what we know about the creatures, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to find that they've got an appetite for both.
This feels like a pretty major discovery. Both these feel true. Nothing natural should be able to do that. Yeah, this feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up?
I don't know what to think right now. I can't imagine what it would take to pull something off like that. It's certainly plausible.
First, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
I can't proceed. I am so low on health. I am severely injured.
Only one point of Moira's patrol. Feel free to drop some stuff.
Because this planet is trying to kill me.
Maybe another time.
I'm gonna take a seat, alright? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait. And that did not help. All that did was hurt me. Oh good, that at least restored some of my health. You know what? I'm gonna wait another hour, because this is kinda dumb. They'll just beef and water. There we go. That should be a relatively decent amount of health back. Nope, it's about half, but whatever. I don't really care at this point. Kind of feels like maybe someone should have picked up on this earlier, huh? Anyway, free fire extinguisher, I guess. Gonna drop a quick save here because I'm hurting. Solomon's Reserve. Oh yeah, let's. Why am I able to see like this?
Alright, let's get to the bottom of it. First of all, Kaiser's got the cell data from the Atlantis and Tau Ceti attacks, right?
Uploaded them myself.
Captain, let Kaiser take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests.
Okay, can I wish there was something that increased my thermal resistance. Alien genetic material, maybe? That doesn't feel like it does.
With high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Yep. Hold on, don't mind me, I'm just popping whatever drugs I can. Is there something that gives me increased health? Plus 20% health. That's melee damage. Damage resistance, damage. I mean, the best I can do right now is amp.
Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack in New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect.
Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this probably didn't expect us to uncover. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one. It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks. I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
But didn't you say that plant can't grow anywhere but here?
It can't. At least, I didn't think it could. But maybe if we're right about this, someone found a way.
Okay. I thought the timings of those Terramorph showing up was suspicious.
Certainly were.
I think I'm dying.
Having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
honestly have...
Let's save the discussion for when you all are standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna wait for, I don't know, 5 hours, I guess. Maybe I can wait long enough that my protection will regen and I won't be dead. Or maybe it'll kill me. Okay, I can only get up to half. Lovely. Incredible. This is bad. This is a bad situation.
Sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Casper and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that.
And I'm almost dead.
I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Oh my god, there's no fixing this, is there? I need to go back to the frontier and I need to sleep, don't I? But I can't really do that right now. I'm gonna die.
Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Yeah, I hear you. It may be prudent of me to go in and just sort of toggle off some things. Okay, I'm gonna go into my settings here, and I'm gonna go into my gameplay options, and I'm going to go into environmental damage and I'm just gonna turn that off.
Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
That's great. What do you see?
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic.
You can just hit that yourself?
Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sanon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No plan
hold on, hold on. I know this is important, but I can't leave. Alright, so we do that. And we can do that. Then we can't do that.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir. Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us wanted to go down small by those things. That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
Never learned this reading minds trick you seem to have mastered. There are plenty of reasons he could have ordered the bombing, the Terramorph outbreak, for example. That's certainly how I interpreted
He
it.
saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
Someone who thought that keeping the secret would save lives. A commander in a tough situation, a cold-blooded murderer. Someone who thought keeping the secret would save lives.
Oh, you make it sound like a miscalculation when in reality it was an unmitigated disaster.
Excuse me? No! Shush! Okay, I'm gonna just real quick go into my settings, turn off environmental damage, and then... Because this is ridiculous. And I am unable to function here with it. So I'm also going to turn off settings. Okay, so we're gonna take a wait. I should have done this earlier. I'm dehydrated and malnourished. I need water. And I need ramen.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
I fundamentally believe so, yes. Alrighty. So we're gonna try that again. But we're gonna save before I pick up the slate.
Initiating target elimination.
Hey buddy, I had to turn off because Londinion I don't think is doable with my current setup.
Guys, we want the cell data from the Atlantis and Tau SETI attacks, right? There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what...
Someone thought they could get away with attacking the UC. I think it means the Lazarus plant.
Exactly. A bioweapon no one would recognize. Sort of thing that'll make some sense. Tau Ceti was ensure the big... And the timing of that. It couldn't have been just these attacks. It can't. They certainly were. Who could pull...
Oh, rude! The United Colonies, someone inside the UC must have plans for the Lazarus plant. Freestar Collective makes most sense. They'd be happy for the UC to suffer. I've got some ideas, but it's far from responsible to just start hurling accusations. Captain Hatum or one of her soldiers, they're the most likely to know about this. It was House Varun. Trust me, those guys are the worst. No, they're not. Maybe some independent group like Ecliptic. They're always looking for firepower. Your dad's still alive and has shown he doesn't much care about lives lost. Captain? Yes, I'm reading dialogue in my head, okay? I honestly have no idea. I've got some ideas, but it's far from responsible to just start hurling accusations.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
Oh wow, it's amazing when you're not dying in the middle of combat. Or rather, when you're not dying just by standing out in the elements, doing a mission that you were told you needed to do by the game.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office.
Yeah, Sarah has the right idea.
I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
So where does the micro gun go? Oh, does it just go in the same pocket as my, Alright, whole bunch of stuff I want to shove in my pockets right now. I'll take the beer and I'll take the coffee mug. I'll take the UC Marine garbage.
Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it.
Yeah, over here, right? I mean, you're just gonna keep giving me 7.7 millimeter, right? After all, it's what I deserve. An Edmontonian. Oh no. David Copperfield. Are we gonna meet the Edmonton Blood Dragons? That's a deep cut. Oh, why is water contraband? Oh, Aurora is contraband. Has the I'm trying to remember.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Oh, the Dead Space style lasers.
Recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Senon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet will be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility. Other than our casualties? Yes, sir. Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things. That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
We should talk, yes. And I'm going to drop a quick save. And I'm going to, I guess... Oh! Oh! Oh, it's a jet! Okay. Oh, that's that good stuff right there. I'm gonna take some of this.
What are you doing? This still has some value, you know.
Not to us.
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
That's certainly how I interpreted it. There are plenty of reasons he could have ordered the bombing. The Terramorph outbreak, for example.
You heard that recording. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. Condemned this whole city to death. He's
a cold-blooded murderer. A commander in a tough situation.
Wrong. I was a commander.
Oh! Oh, she really didn't like that. Okay. Okay. I guess the option that Sarah likes is calling him a murderer. Which does feel kind of mean to the other person in the room, but to travel with them for very much. So, yeah, I guess he's a murderer.
Hey, Victus. You heard that recording. He saw the potential. He killed.
No, he's worse than a murderer. He's a butcher. He doesn't give a damn about human lives. He simply uses them as pawns to satisfy his goals.
Yes. Exactly what we all thought he was. But if the plant was used to trigger the attacks, could Faye Victus have been involved in the massacre on New Atlantis?
It's the only lead we've got.
And even if he wasn't directly involved, I guarantee he knows something.
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlantis was Faye Victus's responsibility, just like the loss of Londinion?
That's insane. But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
I don't think Sarah likes me very much right now. I think she's too mad about the Terramorphs. And in my defense, you know, I did try to give other explanations. I'm gonna snag one of those bottles of Aurora. Where did they go? Did she grab them? Oh, Sarah, please don't tell me you have bottles of Aurora in your pants. No. Guess I'm carrying Aurora. Never mind. I did reload, didn't I?
Try now.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled.
Well, hey kids! Do you like the thing? You gotta stop giving me stuff to sell!
Drop some of that rubbish already.
Oh, Sarah, please. It pays for things like ships and ammunition and
Good work with the bar.
furniture.
Won't be the last time. You're glad to hoard.
I'll give her that. I don't really need it right now.
Bye.
Oofda. So I will go back, and when we are not dealing with a plot critical mission like this, I will turn off, or I will turn back on, basically after Londinion, I will turn back on the, oh, gotta stop giving me stuff. Oh, a Kodama. That's good stuff right there. Although I think it uses the same ammunition as my funny gun that I don't want to give up, and now I'm suddenly anti-Kodama. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you like how I literally went from... Ah, yep, using the same stuff. Yeah, you like how I talked myself out of wanting...
Get the sample.
Please help them.
It's a little larger. It's a bulky critter. I did pick up impact grenades.
That sound. What is that?
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Meat to the slaughter.
Sarah, are you okay? Are you getting your...
Putting out to call in those creatures. I think I can nullify them, but I'm gonna need some help.
Surrounded. All around. No way out.
Why am I on fire?
Some radar equipment powered up now around. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Are we fighting dinosaurs?
Beat it.
I think we're fighting dinosaurs. God, the rate of fire on this thing is amazing. I might need to give the Kodama another go.
Closer. Closer. Closer now.
Closer to who now? Gosh. Thanks, game. really couldn't have worked without those lacerations there, bud.
Please. You have to help me.
I guess we should grab that sample while we can.
Is it dead? Oh, I'm in pain. Oh, I guess it is dead. Yeah, I guess, burning through 900 rounds on... Wow, this one was a big one. Beefy and kind of weird. Is that a...
Only 1 point until later.
Sarah. Is that it? That its wiener? Dog, is this thing just hanging dong? You know it's not, but I would have absolutely respected the choice if it was. Holy shit.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it didn't come to this. That's a really cool animation.
This was not what I was expecting.
Good work with the bartender. Bring me anything useful.
Sarah, have a Kodama. I'm never gonna use it. I got all excited, and then I managed to talk myself out of it.
Goodbye.
Because it would interfere with the usage of this, and my beautiful child, this. I'm so happy I got a microgun. Oh, it's such a dumb thing to have. Of course, I spent all that time working to try and get a bridger. Spent all those resources, and then, you know, I get given the microgun. It's like, oh, I don't really see the point in the bridger anymore, right? Is this... Can I... I don't have my cutter on me, do I? Oh. Oh, I put away my cutter. Who does that? Been lugging that thing around this entire time, and then I put it away. Ah, yeah, they do have a weird little sort of bony tail. Wow, they look like they're in agony the entire time they're alive. Seems like a bad sitch. I mean, I don't know much about being a terramorph, given that I am, as you can probably tell, not one, but that feels like a bad beat, dog. I don't know. I feel a little bit of empathy for them, right? Because it's like, I don't think they want to be like that. That doesn't look like a fun body plan to me. That looks like the sort of body plan you get told you're gonna have and you just sort of accept it. Because you've never been shown an alternative. Metabolic agents that I could shove in my pants. Maybe I, too, could become a terramorph. Just screech at people, run in, steal their livestock, leave. I don't know why I'm assuming that that's what terramorphs do. I guess it just kind of feels accurate for them.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Oh, you're so rude, Sarah. Why am I bothering to try and get you to like me? Hey, I've got an idea, Sarah. Why don't I find a nice little corner for myself real quick? Oh, this one's gonna be a lengthy upload, isn't it? After all of that attempting to not have a lengthy upload, and then this one's already run an hour and a half. And you know something? It's about to run longer. Wow, that did not injure me as much as I thought it was going to. I thought I really had something there, you know? Game said no, though. In my defense, I did. Right, Sarah.
Venus?
You want to
I'd be happy
judge?
to carry a few things for you.
You want to judge me? Here, carry some resources.
So long.
Now, as long as I stay well fed, I should be fine. There's a dead worker out here. There's also a toilet, which... I don't know, dog. This one feels bad, somehow. I don't know. Toilets in space are differently... are engineered in a different way, but that one doesn't feel like it'll get the job done. It doesn't feel like it works for any of the parts you got. Ah, yes, a wrench. For whacking! Start hacking and whacking and beating that meat. That's how that song goes, right? What am I doing? Missing a wire spool, apparently. Did I pick up any levels? Oh, I did. Yeah, baby. I believe this is what goes into decoration. It's like, oh come on, can you not? Oh.
I'd like to take a look at that under a microscope.
Stow it in your bag.
Okay, okay, ladies. Adhesive. To stuff into my pants and glue my thighs together. You talk a lot about stuffing things into your pants. Are you okay? I mean, for the most part, yeah. Don't put this down. If you're reading this, that means you're alive and you can help us. There's 4 of us. We've been hiding in the train yard for days now. We need an evac now. We're low on food and melting ice for water. We can hear them constantly crawling around the hab. It's only a matter of time before they find a way in there. I snuck out here to drop this off and nearly became more food in the process. If you're here to evacuate the city, don't leave without us. We're in the Londinion train yard control room above the platform. None of us want to die. She's out of her mind. There's no other explanation for it. Because if General whoever the hell she is wants 130k additional ration packs by the end of the month, she either needs to start defending her damn supply ships better, or find me a new source of materials. My people can synthesize food all day long, but only if we've got the damn ingredients. And if she doesn't like it, then she can go kick sand or ice or whatever. My negotiations with the UC brass didn't yield the result I was hoping for. They've asked us to get creative, whatever the hell that means. Retooling's done. First batch from these big Londinion lummoxes, these Achilles things, went through the pipe and came out clean and vacuum sealed. This is a truly shocking part. The test batches we ran and sent to the front for quality assurance, the troops actually liked them. They liked rations. We're going to run a couple more test batches, make sure it wasn't a case of mass psychosis. But if they're as good as they appear, we're going to become a full Achilles factory. We've got multiple plants on multiple worlds churning out these new rations. I'm talking about breeding Achilles on other planets. A military runs on its stomach, and from here on out, the UC runs on Achilles meat. Another damn increase. The brass can't keep upping their order requests like this. Yes, General, we understand there's a damn war, but what the hell are we supposed to do? Play bourgeois music for them? Achilles don't breed fast enough. We're exploring swapping in new biomaterial, but the yield and quality aren't the same. We've honestly not seen any other options. Sent a pair of scout ships out. Nothing. Shipments have dried up, and no one's seen a native Achilles in 2 weeks. The farms on the other worlds have all been picked clean, too. We've retooled again. Some other critters are food stock now. Some crustacean-looking thing with a lot of meat. Congratulations, you see. You've successfully eaten the Achilles out of existence. Like some sort of chemical shower, maybe? Ah, sweet, a fire extinguisher. And a hammer. And a hammer. Oh. No more hammers? Really? After all that hard work? I haven't earned another hammer that I can stuff in my pants and just... come Henry Hammer Pants or whatever? Harriet Hammer Pants? I don't consider my Hebes officially GB'd. Return to the forward base, it says. Steal the copper wire and vice grips, I say. I think you need to be more respectful, Sarah. That's what I think, or I'm gonna start feeding you cubes. As it is, I'm basically just grabbing these to sell. Oh, sweet, another hammer. Like, you get excited about the wrong things. I don't think so. Oh, sweet, an electric teapot. Yeah, baby. Oh, sweet, coffee mugs. The more I shove into my pants, the funnier it gets. Oh, yeah.
Didn't get eaten, huh?
You don't need these. Sarah's just like, what are you doing? No. Stop that. See, you've got a rattler in there. Got some mines in there. Got a double-double in there, baby. Got tranquility and a drink pack with vodka. No fun for you.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah. Me.
Made it to Londinion and back, huh? Not bad.
Not bad indeed. Zero wire. Shove that in my pants and hook things up into places they're not supposed to go. You talk a lot about doing things in your pants. Are you mentally ill? Is that it? Are you well? Are you right in the head? Mostly I just think it's funny. That's not an answer.
Hello?
Hello there. This looks like a poop pile. You holding out on me over here? Are you hiding your little dookie pumps? There's something deeply wrong with me and I don't know. Hello there, children.
Damn important you were hunting for out there.
Yes, hopefully an end to the Terramorph problem. Hey kids, do you like Tau Valentis? It's just gonna be like, I hadn't thought of Dead Space 3 in several years and I was quite happy.
Finish with Percival, then we can discuss.
Then you had to go and bring it up.
Look at all of you, back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there, but it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Nearly cost a couple of fingers and toes, but yeah, is the plan still gonna work now that we've got to clean up heat leeches and terramorphs?
Can't be positive until we run some tests, but knowing that the terramorphs have been masquerading as heat leeches all this time is a big find. Arguably makes things more feasible, now that we know what we're dealing with, not less.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to push real hard to get folks on board with cleaning up one of the galaxy's greatest pests if this is what they're capable of.
But none of that's getting done without the samples. You do have them, right?
Sure did. I just got all the samples in storage. It only cost a couple of fingers and toes, but yes, we got them.
Was worried about that myself, though I know I wasn't nearly as much at risk of limb loss as you all were.
Well, with the weather.
My connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Bay Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
You're right, Ve Victus couldn't have been involved in the attacks. Lie. Actually, we can't rule him out.
I'm sorry, what? She's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
I don't believe she is.
So
Oh, a tissue infection. Fantastic.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Ve Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
Oh, he and I are gonna have some words. Do you want to come speak to him with me?
Captain, I truly don't. He's already shown he's taken an interest in you. I'll be a lot more useful in the lab right now than I would be grilling Francois. So do you think you could do it? Please?
Oh, he and I are gonna have some words.
Good. We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
It's gonna shove, like, paramorph goop in my open necrotic wounds, right? Like, why? Why? I didn't need to hear that. Like, yeah, you're welcome. No. I'll take the ammunition. Believe it or not, I was actually kind of running low for this. I say, knowing full well I can buy, like, hundreds of the things now.
Okay, hello.
Hello. Like how he's just absolutely not sure what to do. Oh, they've done weaponized the Boston Dynamics robot dog. I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't know how difficult this was gonna be, so... Oh, you have some things for it. You finally stopped complaining.
Only one point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yep, here you go.
Ah, you gave me a seed. That's how I know you love me. I smash my forehead into it. Not a bad version, if I do say so myself. Yes, I am terribly excited by the fact that I now have the dumbest weapon in the game. Honestly, I may rock this for a while. Obviously, I'm going to change out to the Varun pack, because it's just better. Oh, that's a very cute dress. Alright, I'll tell you what, why don't we call it here, huh? I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Now, I know it's not going to let me steal the UC ship, and that makes me terribly sad. No point in even trying. Yeah. Considering this has gone on for nearly 2 hours, why don't we call it here, huh? And I'll meet y'all back in my little apartment. Do some buying, some selling, some making of the money. Unfill my pants.
Proceed to the landing zone and be careful.
You're cleared. Head straight for the base.
I do love that you can just engage in... Actually, hold on. With sensor contact here, do we want to do a little bit of a bonus part here? I think we do. It's like, aren't you worried about this being overly long? I mean, kinda, yeah. I'll tell you what. We'll leave that. And instead, we'll go to Narian. No. We'll hop one system over. And, yeah, we'll call it. Shall we? Probably use a nap, perfectly honest. By nap, I mean, God, that grab drive spin up time is gorgeous. Incredible, beautiful.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Oh, for the love of... What do you mean? One last thing before we go, shall we? Let's get imprisoned, because it's funny.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
And
You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire.
I'll pay the fine.
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
It's fine. Yes. I had Xeno Warfare Tech. Oh, I completely forgot that I had that on me. Oh. Oh, my funny drawings. What a travesty. I think we should call it here. This has been a 2-hour part. And there's been some pretty big revelations. This isn't where I want to go at all. Alright. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's call it here, shall we?